Hi. Hi guys. Hi. In the wise words of Olin Rogers, it's been a while. It's been a while. I'm so sorry for that completely unintentional and totally unannounced year-long hiatus I took off of YouTube. Just to warn y'all about this video, this is going to be a completely informational, big, fat, girthy, full of girth video. So, I'm going to have two sections to this video. The first section is going to be regarding my channel and what I'm going to be doing with it further, kind of logistically what it will look like. And then the second half is going to be a life update of my past year and a half, because people keep asking me and I want to tell them and inform my friends and family about my life. But it's been taking a lot of breath to tell everybody an update of the past year and a half, which has been, on top of that, an intense year and a half of my life. So, that said, this is a prerequisite. You have to watch this video if you want to have a normal conversation with me about my life and what's been happening, what's been going on. And if you are a closer friend of mine, that I will send you a PowerPoint link to the nitty-gritties of my life that happened. You think I'm kidding, but this is the most efficient way I could think of things. Shout out to Julie, aka Albus Dumbledore. She's the one who called me and was like, hey, so much has happened in your life. I think you should make a PowerPoint and send it to all of us, and then people can customize their questions, do a Q&A on their phone call, so we can skip over all the junk, and they can be like, okay, clarify this. I'm totally about that. So if you have questions, ask me. So everyone has one prerequisite, which is this video, if you want to have a normal conversation with me, or if you just want to know and you don't even want to talk to me, you can just find out, a little bonus. And then if you're want to know the deep stuff, PowerPoint, go check it out. Hi, and welcome to the first part of this video where I'm going to tell you about my channel. If you have been following me before my little scamper off the internet, then you will know that I had started a Disney vlog during the beginning of my program of my DCP. That was redundant. So I had started a Disney vlog for my DCP last August. And it was going well, I was going strong, 5 days in, and then I stopped. Because the college program started. Bye! That's something I really do want to continue and follow up with, because I have 30 whole unedited vlogs from my fall CP college program. And DCP is Disney College Program. Just get with the lingo and jargon, whatever. I do want to get that out to y'all because I know it's been helpful for a lot of y'all, especially with my character audition, which I still get comments on, which I think is so funny. That was almost 2 years ago. But y'all have a lot of questions. Y'all just enjoy it. I know that I like to live vicariously through those who are still at Disney. So I want to get that to y'all, and I will. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I will be continuing to do, restarting up to do some just the typical funny videos again, probably, I'm assuming. Maybe I'll just do talking videos. I don't know. This is my life. Back off. And there might be some videos that sneak in there that I filmed maybe a year or more ago, because I never got them up. But they're still fun, cute videos, so get off my back. Ugh, that's the end of part one. Woo! Hello and welcome to the second portion of this video where you're going to hear about my life for the past year and a half. Wow, those of y'all who are planning on sticking through this whole thing, y'all are true friends, actually. I'm not being sarcastic. I wouldn't sit through this. Okay, so over a year ago, I started the Disney College Program. The Disney College Program recruits college students, and you typically stay in CP, college programmer housing. We stayed in Patterson Court Apartments. It was great. It was the newest one. It was awesome. We lived in the bungalow. We named it the bungalow. We were the Bunga Babes. Caitlin and Hannah Grace were roommates. And then Megan and Amanda were roommates. And then me and Amy were roommates. We endured Irma. We survived Irma. We didn't lose power. It was great. It was actually, we thrived, y'all. We thrived. You'll see a vlog about it. I vlogged Irma. It was actually a lot of fun. I did the college program. I was custodial. What they do is they just put you into one of the basic like hourly jobs. So I was custodial, worked at Epcot and Future World, loved it, made a lot of friends, a lot of drama went down in the bungalow, like not among us as like roommates, but like in each of our lives that we would bring home. We were like, what the heck is happening? Disney is actually insane. Like, what? We thought we were going to be in a romance drought because like there are so few guys that work at Disney, and those of them who are there, they don't like the ladies. So we're like, it's fine. We're just gonna be like doing our own thing. Wrong. Nitty gritties. Y'all will get more of that stuff. So what I did was I did the fall semester, fall 2017 college program. And then at the end of December, all of us except for Amy and Megan were staying. We got to stay in our apartment because we were extending to spring 2018 college program. So you can extend your program if you want to stay further or stay longer. Why did I use the word further? That's stupid. Trying to sound fancy. Megan and Amy had to leave. Amy had to go finish her undergrad. Megan's working. Now she's engaged. Like, ah! But in Megan's case, there's a ring there. So they left. We gained 2 new roommates. Maddie and Sarah, they were roommates together, and then me and Amanda roomed together. Amanda moved into my room. I stopped vlogging spring, just because I feel like I had gotten I had seen all that I wanted to see and vlogged all that I wanted to vlog. Also, spring was like, spring was a lot. Amen, bungas, am I right? Spring was something else. Something was in that Orlando water. It's sulfur. It's full of sulfur. I had the same role. I was still custodial. A new group of CPs came in for custodial. Wasn't as close with them as I was with fall, because the fall group was just wonderful. Plugged into Illuminate Church in Celebration, Florida. Maybe I should make a video about churches, like DCP kind of churches. That'd be fun. I was able to be filled that way, where I wasn't fall semester. We had kind of church hopped and kind of gave up. I started applying for jobs post-Disney, and I applied for Wind River Ranch in Estes Park, Colorado, because I got to the end of my program and I was like, great, it's time to be an adult. I'm going to move to Colorado, where I've always wanted to live. Let me look at my bank account and see how I can get there. Oh, I can't. I spent all my money at Be Our Guest restaurant and getting Pegasus stuffed animals. Hashtag no regrets. I had no money to move anywhere except home on my parents' dime. If you're wanting to do the Disney College program, just know it is a great resume builder and networking opportunity, but you're not going to make a lot of money. Sorry. I applied for Wind River Ranch, applied for videographer, and like I got to like kind of rank which departments I was interested in, and so I looked into videographer and kids club, and as soon as the phone interview was over, he offered me the job and I accepted. So that was pretty neat. And then so I had to be out of my apartment at Disney on May 10th. I had to be in Estes Park, Colorado on May 19th. And I was driving everywhere. Okay, Mom drove home. Like, it was my car and we were splitting up. Okay, she also drove to Colorado. Thanks, Mom! Yeah, I had like 5 days at home to get rid of my Florida stuff, get full of my Colorado stuff, and drive to Colorado after that. Thankfully, I got to see everybody in my family, like immediate family. Autumn was home that weekend from school, which was great. So the ranch, it's Wind River Ranch. It's a family ranch. So we have week-long sessions throughout the summer, 14 weeks, and it's a different group of families each week, and we have a guest pastor that comes to speak in the mornings to them, and they stay there throughout the week with their family as well. Had no signal for like 6 months. I learned where the hot spots were for Wi-Fi, so if you saw me active on things, it's because I was able to find some Wi-Fi. I was hired as second-hand videographer because they had already rehired Jenna. Holler, shout out to Jenna, to the people, to the kid. No one says holler that's not a thing. I'm so old now, and I've literally lived like a hermit for the past 6 months. So shout out to Jenna, great videographer. She was there with me. We were actually roommates. Me and Natalie. And so I was typically relieving Jenna for a week or two of videography, and I did it after she had to go back to school, so our season goes past like the time that like school gets back in, because we have conferences and stuff. So I was doing it the rest of the time for about a month, and then I did kids club. But we were on, you could preference which department you wanted to be. So I did all the departments except for housekeeping and wranglers. So the wranglers deal with the horses and everything. Do I look like a horse person? No! Kids club, which is essentially, we do like Bible studies with them and fun games. And then teens and tweens clubs, they do the same thing, just with more appropriate games and Bible studies. And they go on like trail rides, hikes, stuff like that. And then I did wait staff. And I think that was pretty much it. Yeah. It was just really fun, very fruitful. Very glad that I was there in the midst of all that was going on, like in my personal life, but really glad that I was surrounded in that Christian community with co-workers that really loved me and were totally there and had my back, and really appreciated that. It comes to a close. We had 2 work weeks at the end of being at the ranch, and I stayed there the whole time from the beginning to the end. So when I left the ranch, I immediately started a 2-week road trip where I would stop in places around the western part of the country, kind of like horseshoeing it back to Texas, because I now have friends for all around the world, but all around the country that I can stay with. So I had Brandy in Salt Lake City. I had Joanna in Northern Cal. I went to Yosemite by myself because no one lives in the national park. And then I have Ashley and Nicole in LA, and then I have Amanda and Jaden in San Diego, and then I have Maddie and John in Phoenix, and then I have my little sister here in Abilene, and then I have my family in Dallas. I went to all those places. It was so fun. If you look at my Instagram, you'll get better information just by the pictures from where I went. And there, y'all, I'm gonna have to start like a whole landscape, like highlights thing, 'cause I got so many great pictures of like Yosemite and the Salt Flats and just everything. I had such a good time. It was definitely what I needed after having kind of a lot of cabin fever at the ranch. Just from being a city girl, even though I've been out of the house for a long time, for about 6 years now, I've never lived somewhere that's not a city of some sort. It was very much in the middle of nowhere. It was beautiful. I was in a valley where mountains were on both sides. It was gorgeous, but just the lack of people and the not being able to like move around as much was hard. So this was so freeing and so fun. I felt like a truly independent woman, and I did it all by myself, and I'm so proud of myself. It's getting stuck in my fake nails. Oh, gross. So I'm here now. This is my last stop. I'm pretty much done with my road trip. And I'm heading to Dallas on Monday. Autumn's birthday is on Monday, and then they have their last day of class on Tuesday before Thanksgiving. So I'll be home for that. But yeah, that's my life update. If you made it this far, honestly, I am shocked. I am shooketh, as they say, or used to say. I don't know what they say anymore, because I'm old. I'm excited to do YouTube again, whether or not that means like I have a large following. I just enjoy it, and I think it's fun, and I hope you enjoy it too. Alright, I love y'all. I will see y'all later. If you have questions, shoot them my way, and I'd be happy to answer them. Yeah, so I'm excited to be back!